Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Fast. Woo. So, Ghana took a plea deal yesterday. And Young Thug in court today. You reckon he gonna take a plea deal? Or is a plea deal even offered to him now since everybody else done took one? Is he who they really want? Well, he in court today. He went to the beauty shop and everything. He got his dreads twisted. Man. They don't do stuff like that where I'm from. I don't think. Heck, I don't know. But listen, that's just, they showing him in court, but they ain't saying nothing just yet. So let's go. Let's just go. Let's just check him out. I'm trying to wait before I give a real full account of my opinion of what's going on with Ghana and Young Thug. Let's go. See, look at it. He done went to the beauty shop and everything. So this is Young Thug arriving court in person for motion hearing. Motion to what? And there is no volume. They just showing you in court, you know, who arriving in court, him talking to attorneys, no volume. They look at him like he, ooh. Okay. Yeah, but Ghana done already snitched on him, done already gave a statement. He done already turned on the thug. Yes, indeed. So how you in jail and get your hair done? Do they have a beauty shop in the jail? So is there a woman that comes in and do that? Is there a male? Lord. Well, somebody said, well, AunTeaFee, if you want to know the process, you need to go to jail. No. I wonder why they don't want us to hear. Well, he don't look like he all drugged up and drugged out like he was before. He still look like he privileged. He looked like he at the Ritz Carlton part of the jail. Oh, look at him. Oh. I hate they don't have no volume. But I had to bring court to you so that we can see Ghana in court, him walking through the courthouse doors instead of behind that wall, all cuffed up and stuff. He looks well taken care of in his little cell. So here is Ghana's statement that the black community should know that means he snitched and gave a statement, and he threw his partner, Young Thug, under the bus. Bottom line.
After each statement, whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are true, okay?
This is Ghana.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge
He threw him under the bus, y'all.
Statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
A YSL indictment includes Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug. His attorney, Brian Steele, has said,
Mr. Williams committed no crime.
Judge Earl Glanville.
I find that you plead freely and voluntarily entered. I find a factual basis for your plea, and I'm going to accept your plea as tendered and as negotiated.
Hudson, defense attorney for YSL case defendant Walter Murphy, confirms that late Tuesday, Murphy pled guilty to a racketeering conspiracy count and has been released from the Fulton County Jail already. Hudson says Murphy will not testify about the conduct of any other individual defendants. Hudson indicated how Murphy changed his life after he got out of prison was a major factor in the deal.
So everybody taking plea deals and leaving everything on I guess the gang leader, Young Thug, Jeffrey Williams. This is how it's gonna go. Once Rico hit CMG, Bread Gang, and Heavy Camp, they're gonna do the same thing. Bet.
Walked out of the Fulton County Jail. The rapper, whose real name is Sergio Kitchens, entered a negotiated guilty plea, what's known as an Alford plea, allowing him to also maintain his innocence. Gunner was in jail on racketeering and conspiracy
7
charges,
months.
part of a large gang indictment that includes rapper Young Thug and other alleged members of YSL or Young Slime Life gang. And also today, alleged YSL co-founder Walter Murphy negotiated a guilty plea in the RICO indictment ahead of the trial scheduled to start next month. New at 6, Channel 2's Mark Whitney is live at the Fulton County Jail.
Yeah, some big stuff said in court today. We got wind that something was going on in the YSL case, hustled down to the courthouse, got there in time. I shot the hearing on my iPhone. It is a major, major development in a major case. That Sergio Kitchens, perhaps better known as music star Gunna, was gonna get out of jail soon seemed apparent early in the hearing as Fulton County Deputy District Attorney Adrian Love went through the sentence that would be recommended.
5 years to serve 1, commuted to time served, balance suspended. And the parties agreed that upon completion of the special conditions that I will enumerate, the suspended sentence will terminate by consent order.
The Fulton County District Attorney's Office says Gunna pled guilty to the single count he faced in a sprawling indictment focused on the alleged criminal street gang YSL against him and more than 24 others. Conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. The guilty plea entered as what's called an Alford plea, where a defendant doesn't admit he committed the crime but acknowledges it's in his best interest to plead guilty.
If called by any party in this case, you will testify truthfully, but reserve any Fifth Amendment rights or privileges against self-incrimination.
Jail
late this afternoon. Now, Gunna will not have to stand trial early next year with rapper Young Thug and more than 24 other defendants who prosecutors say were part of a racketeering conspiracy.
But Gunna wants everyone to know that while he did make a deal with prosecutors, he will not have to testify against any of the others. Our John Sherrick is on the story.
Because you've already gave a statement.
Gunna's Sergio Kitchens leaving the Fulton County Jail 7 months after he'd surrendered. He is a free man. The man Fulton County prosecutors had said was deeply involved with rapper Young Thug and 26 others in a violent gang called YSL. Gunna pleaded guilty to 1 count of racketeering, and it was an Alford plea, meaning Gunna does not admit to doing anything wrong, despite pleading guilty to the charge.
I'm pleading guilty, but not admitting I'm guilty. It's just legal jargon, legal maneuvering, but it's the same as a regular guilty plea.
Attorney Daryl Cohen, who is not part of the case, says prosecutors likely just wanted Gunna out of the way as they focus on trying to convict the others.
Absolutely.
Because he's a minor player, so it's just going to clear the deck, if you will, to give us, that is the prosecution, an opportunity to go after the big players in this case.
Gunna was charged with just 1 count of racketeering in the massive indictment. He was accused of dealing in drugs and stolen merchandise along with other alleged gang members. By contrast, Young Thug Jeffrey Williams was indicted on 8 counts. Gunna made it clear in a public statement released by his attorney that his deal with prosecutors does not require him to be a prosecution witness against the others. Quote, any statements have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not indicted on 8 counts. Gunna made it clear in a public statement released by his attorney that his deal with prosecutors does not require him to be a prosecution witness against the others. Quote, I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have
That's
not
for the
cooperated,
streets, y'all.
have not agreed to testify.
That's
or
for the
be a witness
hood, not
for
the
or
killing,
against any
for
party in the
snitching.
case.
He's trying to save his cred and his world.
Gunna says that as part of his deal with prosecutors, he will now, as he put it, try to educate young people that gangs and violence only lead to destruction.
Okay, so there you have it. So it's what, 11 o'clock? I'll be back. Yes, I'm still trying to get better. So until next time, I want to hear what Young Thug got to say, since everybody hung him out to dry. Everybody took a plea deal. Everybody out except Young Thug. Well, not everybody, but the big players. His ride or die. It's finna crumble, y'all. It's finna crumble. He still got to deal with the death, attempted murder, giving the okay on Lucci. He still got that Lil Wayne. All of that stuff was a part of his RICO. Okay. I'll be back. Hit the like button for AunTeaFee.